These are my good friends Dominic and Dana, and together we're going to ride bikes around western Cuba.
Dom got a little sick last night. What happened, bud?
I don't know what I ate. Maybe it was gluttony when we ate 2 pizzas, or just bad luck, but the world fell out of both ends, really, and feels like it continues to want to do so.
How'd you sleep?
It was a long night, but I'm super grateful because I didn't have things falling out from both ends all night.
Explain the sounds.
Oh, I love the sounds. You can really not sleep to them. But at night, the first thing that happens is like the dog choir. There were so many dogs. And then in the middle of the night, there were some roosters that had lost their mind. And the roosters started crowing, but it was still totally dark.
Well, team, luckily we only have to go 25 kilometers today.
I don't know if he's gonna make it.
I'm going to do that on Dana's bike.
Yeah.
I'm going to drape myself over the back of her bike.
Oh, look at that sunshine on you.
I know, but look at my hair. Can you get that?
Your hair looks like mine.
So good.
Today I'm going to wear one of Dom's long sleeve shirts because I, as you can see, torched my arm. I was wearing sunscreen. I don't know what happened.
Oh, God. I haven't felt this sick for a very long time. It's nice being with people, though. Last time I was on my own, and even if you're not that sick, being with people is comforting. Nice. I'm trying to rev myself up and swing slowly into action.
I like it. Our host family, they're waiting out for us like it's our first day of school, helping us get all packed up and ready to go. Gracias por todo, amigos. Gracias. We are leaving toward Vinales, and our host is kind enough to be riding out of town with us to make sure we go the right way, which is very kind of him. I said kind twice, that must mean he's really kind. I love Cuban cities in the morning, full of life and full of action, and it's always so good to get back on the bike. Every morning I get on my bike, I'm just like, yeah, I love this. I feel like a little kid again, riding to school when I was in 6th grade or something, you know? That's where I got my haircut. Bueno, amigo, nos vemos, gracias. Buenos días. I'm really excited for Vinales. I've heard lots and lots of great things about this town. I didn't visit this place last time I was in Cuba. All my climber friends come here. It's supposed to be some beautiful limestone cliffs. It's also surrounded by tobacco country. I think this is where a lot of the famous Cuban cigars come from, the Pinar del Rio region. Dom seems to be doing okay. Luckily, we have only a short distance to go. We're gonna make sure he's happy and healthy, and we'll stop a lot if need be. Buenos días, amigo. What's happening, Dom?
Just taking a little rest. It's all my body can do to prevent myself from having to go to the bathroom every minute and a half, so it's taking a bit out of me.
Dom, you picked a nice place to lay down.
Yeah, it's nice down.
You can hear the birds, and it smells so fresh out here in these tobacco fields. I feel really bad for Dom. He is hurting big time. We are slowly rolling into Vinales. I love these jagged cliffs that just come straight out of the earth. This is so cool. It looks like we're rolling into Jurassic Park or somewhere in Hawaii. It has a very volcanic, lost world look to it. Like we're gonna see some pterodactyls start flying around. Down one of these side streets and see if there's anything.
tobacco cultivated here is used to make the famous habanos. The tobacco here is quite different to the rest of the country. The tobacco from the rest of the country is rather used to make, cigarettes and cigars for local and national consumption, not to make the famous habanos, right? So this region, Pinar del Rio, is considered the best tobacco land in the world. That's one of the smallest seeds that exists in the world. After 45 days in the seedbeds, we get seedlings, then we put them on the fields. And most of the farmers rotate tobacco with corn in the same field. About 2 months to dry, right? That's it. Do you want to try with honey?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's quite a good combination, tobacco and honey. Don't inhale the smoke. Just puff. Yeah.
I really like the honey at the end of this. Can we get some more honey on here?
What's the correct way to smoke a cigar?
Yeah, no. For the good combustion of a cigar, you suck, 2, 3 times. 1, 2, 3 times. So to have a full combustion of a cigar. And then you separate it and then you taste the aroma in the mouth.
The honey is great on there.
Wait. So the first word for tobacco, was cohiba. So that's the first word given to tobacco, right? So that's an Indian word, cohiba. That's why the name of this cigar, there is an Indian head, That's like the symbol.
Why are Cuban cigars so famous around the world? Just because they're the best, or is there something
There are about
behind
five. There are about five. Let's say 5 parameters. First, soil, quite typical. Climate, the type of tobacco, black tobacco. Farmers' experience and rollers' experience. Dealing with this plant, making cigar for a lot of years, right? That's it. That's make this land the best tobacco land in the world.
This room smells so good. I wish this was like smell-o-vision right now, because it's got this like very natural, earthy, tobacco-y smell. It's kind of a cozy smell. It's kind of like a warm blanket. Like I could go to sleep in here and it would just be like,
Look at me.
Dom's alive.
I'm here, back from the dead. 2 bananas and about 13 orange sodas is a good cure, apparently.
We're wandering in the fields behind the town of Viñales, admiring these beautiful mogotes, and this old farmer just started chatting us up. He's like, "You want to come over for some coffee?" Yeah. So we're going to his house. I don't really drink coffee, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh damn, that needs some sugar. Sugar makes everything better. I'm just not a coffee drinker. I never have been, ever in my life.
Well, I said you don't get to use this word much, or these two together, but there's no other description. It's tight and it's moist. Your cheeks have to go in and out.
All right, now you do it, just like she did it.
Okay.
Smells good. I like the smell of it. It reminds me of my dad. He used to smoke a pipe. Is it good for food poisoning?
I think the coffee in this means that everything will either get really bad in the next couple of hours or disappear completely.
Hey, Obama.
This place was amazing.
And it just happened because we were wandering around.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you wander in life, that's when the magic happens.
This was serious road magic.
It was.